So we know why you guys are all here. It's not to look at us three ugly mugs, you know. We got a special guest, so let's bring her on. Quick word from our sponsors, Express Comic Book Pressing. They're going to hook up your books. Erod is the man when it comes to cleaning and pressing. Use code Defects10 to get yourself 10% off. Tell them the Defects sent you. And of course, Mutant Beaver Comics, the world's largest online comic shop for exclusive comic books. They ship worldwide. Discount code Defects10. Mia, what's up?
Hi, everyone.
What
Hey,
is
how's
up?
it going?
So, guys in the chat, girls in the chat, we have Anna Mia, very well-known cosplayer. She's also the host for the Previews World show, right? The YouTube channel, is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So
Yep,
there you
I
go.
actually
So
do. I tell you what the new comics are that are coming out this week, and then we have like a monthly book club, comic book club. So yeah.
sweet.
Don't
And
come
she's
after
also-
our job, Mia. Don't come after our
Yeah, I know, I
job.
was gonna say, we do that too.
We do. Hold on.
Sorry.
We do that too. So be careful. All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
listen, you
we
can watch
can we
both.
like get together and do one together?
See?
Oh,
Let's do it.
absolutely.
Ideas are born.
Yeah.
like
This is
that.
what's gonna happen.
Let's do it. I'm gonna have to get you guys on to like. Let's do it. Let's collab.
Hell yeah. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that sounds good already.
That's
Now, what
awesome.
are you going
So-
to be dressed at in Lexington?
Yeah, I knew Jay had questions. I knew Jay was.
I got all
with
types
Jay's
of questions. I got all types of questions.
Thanks, Murph,
So
for that super chat.
I did a really cool spider or ghost spider that was
Oh,
based
cool.
on like a fashion doll. Actually, I can.
Yeah, grab it.
Yeah.
Dropping stuff. So I actually made a cosplay based on her, which is like this
Ah.
really cool ghost spider doll line that they did. So that's really fun to walk around in. And then I think I'm gonna bring my mantis into the con because that's always a fun one for
Nice.
some reason.
I saw
A
that
lot
one
of
on your
people-
IG. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks
A lot
that
of people
looks
think I
awesome.
look like Palm, and I legitimately get people that will come up to the booth and they're like, "What was it like being in the movie?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
That's awesome.
You should just be like, it was great.
Yeah.
Well, I
That's- you
always
should
feel
just go
bad
with
when
it.
they.
Just go with
they-
it. Yeah.
Okay, see, I feel bad though because I have had it where like they start buying like a print, and then I'm like talking to them as I'm getting ready to sign it, and I'm like, "Oh, wait a minute, they think I'm Palm," and I'm like, "Okay, so you do realize I'm not the act, I'm just cosplaying as the character," and they're like, "Oh, okay, cool, thanks."
Yeah, can I have that, my pen back?
No.
That's funny. Oh my
Like,
god.
dang it, I should just run with it, but I feel bad. I have too much of a conscience.
They're like walking away. You are filled with lies.
Oh my god, what if like Pam and then someone's like, "Oh, it was nice meeting you, Palm, at this convention." Oh god, people are gonna
That's
think I'm
great.
impersonating
That's
her.
awesome. So Mia, how long have you been cosplaying for? How many years? And what got you into it?
Since 2008. So I've been doing it
So
for a long
wild.
time. And honestly, it was my friend. She was my coworker and friend. She's the one that gave me the nickname, actually, which became my cosplay name. She told me about conventions, and I had no idea they existed. I'd always been a nerd. I'd always been a geek and read comics and all and loved all this kind of stuff. And she introduced me to anime conventions, and I went to my first one, and I was like, "Wait, why are people dressed up?" So I was
Yeah, that-
introduced to the world of cosplay, and I was like, "This is amazing! They get to be my favorite characters and like walk around, and no one thinks it's weird, and it's not Halloween." And I was like, "This is amazing!" And I just remember going home from that con, and I was like, "Okay, when's the next one of these? And can we dress up?"
There you go.
And
You
I
got a
just
question.
worked since then.
Roger has a question in there. He said, "What was your first cosplay?"
It was the character Narine from an anime called Shuffle, and what's funny, it was like one of those animes where it's like one guy who's super dorky, but for some reason, like every hot chick wants him. I never like those are like this class of anime, and the character that I was actually the shyest character on the show. So if that kind of gives you an idea of like my personality when I started cosplaying, and then now I'm like cosplaying
Changed a little bit?
super- Yeah, now I'm like doing like super badass characters, and you know I love it. So it just kind of and like Vampirella, like
It
you
shows
know.
shows your growth. There you go.
We've
Moonlit
gotten three new
has
backers. Three new
Moonlit-
backers, guys.
All
Three new
right, so
backers.
far
Yay,
good.
thank you guys.
Moonlit
Let's
comes
go,
in and she
guys.
said, "What has been your
4.
favorite convention to date, and what did you cosplay as for it?"
Oh gosh. It's hard to pick a favorite convention because they're all like the first time I went to San Diego Comic Con, I freaking cried when I walked through the door because I never thought I'd ever be able to go. So the fact that I was there, I was just like super overwhelmed in a like little kid kind of sense. But I mean, I've gotten to go to some conventions like around the world. Like I've gone to them in like Manila and Copenhagen, and those are some of my favorites because it's getting to see like cosplay in different countries and how cosplay really is kind of like a uniting force. And it doesn't matter where you're at, there's like still that love for the characters, for the comics, and then for creating. And it's just a difference in like what materials we have access to.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We're gonna put this guy up here right now because we got a $50 super chat from Nick Barucci himself. Some of my favorite people on this stream: Mia, Jay, Matt, and Guy. They are all great. If everyone can support their campaigns, that would be awesome, and hit that thumbs up for you guys and help their algorithm. We appreciate you, Nick. Thank you so much. We appreciate
Thank you, Nick. Well,
So Mia,
I think.
but
Go
wait,
ahead,
hold
Joey.
on.
Go ahead, Joe. Yeah.
Before you go, you got to tell the defects and everybody in the chat who are also the defects some funny cosplay mishaps, like ever a wardrobe malfunction, crazy people you met along the way, any type of crazy stories like that.
I can't wait for
Oh,
this.
I've definitely had wardrobe malfunctions. There was a time where I mean, I'm always trying to improve with my sewing, but there was a time when I was really bad at it. And I was doing Silk Spectre, but it was like the version with the kind of like this sheer yellow dress outfit with the more like unitard kind of piece underneath. And it started falling apart on me in the con. Like it was just coming undone. Because I had never worked with such sheer fabrics before, and like trying to sew with it, it was just coming apart. And I just remember running to my friend's booth at the time in what at that point was just a bathing suit because that's all that was left. And I'm sitting there in the back, like trying to super glue together all my seams to put this, not super glue, hot glue gun, all my seams together.
Oh man.
That was pretty
So
horrible.
in your defense, I'm gonna say this: it wasn't bad sewing. That is what happens when 50 nerds start praying to the cosplay gods that something like that happens at a con.
That's a good point. That is true. So Mia, tell us. Listen, now's your time. Sell whatever you got to sell. Tell us where they can find you. Tell us anything that you want highlighted. The floor is yours.
Let's see. So you guys can find me on pretty much all of my social media at Anamia Official. Although on Facebook, I'm anamia.cosplay.
All right, Mia. Well, thank you for coming on. I know everyone in the chat had a great time having you on, and we'll do something again.
Thanks for having me, guys. Have a great
Thanks,
rest
Mia.
of your night.
Good luck with the campaign, Mia. Guys, 33 hours
and
left.
thank
Back
you
it.
so much.
We'll get
You
there.
got it.
All right,
See you soon.
bye, guys.
All right. Bye-bye.